Water skiing was invented in 1922 when Ralph Samuelson used a pair of boards as skis and a clothesline as a tow rope on Lake Pepin in Lake City, Minnesota. Samuelson experimented with different positions on the skis for several days until the 2nd of July 1922. Samuelson discovered that leaning backwards in the water with ski tips up and poking out of the water at the tip was the optimal method. His brother Ben towed him and they reached a speed of 32 kilometers per hour, 20 miles per hour. Samuelson spent 15 years performing shows and teaching water skiing to people in the United States. Samuelson went through several iterations of equipment in his quest to ski on water. His first equipment consisted of barrel staves for skis. He later tried snow skis, but finally fabricated his own design out of lumber with bindings made of strips of leather. The ski rope was made from a long window sash cord. Samuelson never patented any of his ski equipment. The first patent for water skis was issued to Fred Waller, of Huntington, NY, on the 27th of October 1925, for skis he developed independently and marketed as Dolphin Aqua skis. Waller's skis were constructed of kiln-dried mahogany, as were some boats at that time. Jack Andresen patented the first trick ski, a shorter, fin-less water ski, in 1940. In 1928, Don Ibsen developed his own water skis out in Bellevue, Washington, never having heard of Samuelson or Waller. In 1941, Don Ibsen founded the Olympic Water Ski Club in Seattle, Washington. It was the first such club in America. Ibsen, a showman and entrepreneur, was one of the earliest manufacturers of water skis and was a leading enthusiast and promoter of the sport. In 1983, he was inducted into the Water Ski Hall of Fame in Winter Haven, Florida. The sport of water skiing remained an obscure activity for several years after 1922, until Samuelson performed water ski shows from Michigan to Florida. The American Water Ski Association formally acknowledged Samuelson in 1966 as the first recorded water skier in history. Samuelson was also the first ski racer, slalom skier, and the first organizer of a water ski show. Parallel to this, an avid sailor, sportsman and early adopter of water skiing, the young Swedish engineer Gunnar Lundström pioneered water skiing in slalom moves from 1929. A demonstrating behind a motorboat was made to the Swedish public at the 100th anniversary of the Royal Swedish Yacht Club in Sandhamn outside Stockholm in 1930. Water skiing gained international attention in the hands of famed promoter, Dick Pope Sr., often referred to as the father of American water skiing, and founder of Cypress Gardens in Winter Haven, Florida. Pope cultivated a distinct image for his theme park, which included countless photographs of the water skiers featured at the park. These photographs began appearing in magazines worldwide in the 1940s and 1950s, helping to bring international attention to the sport for the first time. He was also the first person to complete a jump on water skis, jumping over a wooden ramp in 1928, for a distance of 25 feet. His son, Dick Pope Jr., is the inventor of barefoot skiing. Both men are in the Water Ski Hall of Fame. Today, Winter Haven, Florida, with its famous chain of lakes, remains an important city for water skiing, with several major ski schools operating there. Water skiing has developed over time. Water skiing tournaments and water skiing competitions have been organized. As an exhibition sport, water skiing was included in the 1972 Olympics. The first national show ski tournament was held in 1974, and the first ever national intercollegiate water ski championships were held in 1979. The Home Care U.S. National Water Ski Challenge, the first competition for people with disabilities, was organized 10 years later. The first patented design of a water ski which included carbon fiber was that of Hani Atta at Sport Labs in 2001. Its first inclusion in tournament slalom skiing was in 2003. Water skiing is a surface water sport in which an individual is pulled behind a boat or a cable ski installation over a body of water, skimming the surface on two skis or one ski. The sport requires sufficient area on a stretch of water, one or two skis, a tow boat with tow rope, 2 or 3 people depending on local boating laws, and a personal flotation device. In addition, the skier must have adequate upper and lower body strength, muscular endurance, and good balance. There are water ski participants around the world, in Asia and Australia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas. In the United States alone, there are approximately 11 million water skiers and over 900 sanctioned water ski competitions every year. Australia boasts 1.3 million water skiers. There are many options for recreational or competitive water skiers. These include speed skiing, trick skiing, show skiing, slaloming, jumping, barefoot skiing, and wake ski. Similar, related sports are wakeboarding, kneeboarding, disking, tubing, and sit-down hydrofoil. The tow boat must contain at least 2 people, a driver and an observer. In most locales, the observer will need to be at least 12 years of age. The driver maintains a steady course, free of obstacles to the skier. The observer continually observes the skier, relays the condition of the skier to the boat driver, and if necessary, raises the skier down warning flag, as required, when a skier is in the water, returning to the boat, or in some localities, the entire time the skier is out of the boat. The skier and observer should agree on a set of standard hand signals for easy communication. Stop, speed up, turn, I'm okay, skier in the water, etc. Competition skiing uses specifically designed towboats. Most towboats have a very small hull and a flat bottom to minimize wake. A true tournament ski boat will have a direct drive motor shaft that centers the weight in the boat for an optimal wake shape. However, some recreational ski boats will have the motor placed in the back of the boat, V-drive, which creates a bigger wake. Permitted towboats used for tournament water skiing are the Mastercraft ProStar 197, Mastercraft ProStar 190, Ski Nautique 200, Malibu Response TXI, and Centurion Carbon Pro. These boats have ability to pull skiers for trick skiing, jumping, and slalom.